What makes Mr. Malema different? All right, let's just start by listening to this video. I want you to listen to Miss Tsidi here, right? Mrs. Tsidi. And then I will come back and I will tell you exactly what makes Mr. Malema different. Let's just dive in and let's just listen to the lady. Let's go.
With myself, TD, my dear. So this is episode 19. If you ever listen to this platform, this podcast, there are two very distinct voices that open the podcast. The one is that says on record is actually Ace Makashule. It was a seminal moment where that came from. He was being suspended by the late, then his Deputy Secretary General of the ANC, JC Duarte, and he'd called me, I suppose, in that moment, having a rant. And at some point I said, can I take this on the record? And so that's where on the record comes from. But the other voice that you hear that says, we're not going anywhere, that people keep asking me about, is one that comes from the 2024 general elections. It was straight after the results had come out. We always wait for particular parties to speak. Mm-hmm. And the guest's cell phone just went off before I can even introduce him. That must give you a hint of who that other voice is. Or problematic. Even company's phone on silent. But anyway, so the other voice is that person who I often, if you pay attention, refer to as Ngwana Kokosara. I've consistently referred to him as Ngwana Kokosara. Julius Malema, who's the leader of the Economic Freedom Fighters. He's in studio. And I want to put it out there. I didn't invite you.
Yeah.
When I invite him, he doesn't come. He came knocking on his own, and I said, sure, let's have a conversation. Thank you for joining us. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tell me, guys, what do you think I am going to say? What do you think did I pick up in this video where I think that what makes Mr. Malema outstanding or different from other political leaders in all political leaders, and I'm talking about every party, Mr. Malema is one person who always does this thing. And I have never seen any politician from any party who actually usually do what Mr. Malema do. The question is, what is actually that thing? Let me reveal it to you. Let me not waste any time. Mrs. Tsidi here, my dear, tells us that actually Mr. Malema came to their offices. That is the first thing that you need to be asking yourself. Why would a political leader, a president of a political like EFF, would actually go to a media, ladies and gentlemen, media, all right, media, and knocks on their door, and he says, listen, let's have a conversation, let's have a talk, okay? Which political party leader would do that? No one. Even if you can try and defend and try and point one person, and if a person has done it, maybe it's only once, and perhaps it is because maybe of some reasons or maybe whatever. But when it comes to Mr. Malema and transparency, when it comes to media, when it comes to answering questions, when it comes to availing himself, when it comes to, engaging with the media and facing scrutiny or facing actually tough, difficult questions from the media, Mr. Malema always does it. He always comes forward. Why would you go to a media and knock on their door and say, let's have a chat, let's have a talk? That's what makes him different, actually, which is actually very amazing. So I don't know, guys, which politician have you seen doing this? Many politicians, they always sit at the back. They always don't want to come forward and actually avail themselves for any scrutiny. That is why even in parliament, when it comes to the parliament, when they wanted to create a committee for the presidency, they actually rejected that, actually. They don't want that to happen because they know that they will be scrutinized and it's not going to be nice. But I have to say that Mr. Malema, big up to you, my guy, when it comes to that one. I really respect him for that, and it makes him to be a different leader and a leader that is not afraid of anything and anyone and also not afraid of any questions. So I would like to say to him, big up, my guy. That's what makes Mr. Malema different. Tell me what do you think in the comments, ladies and gentlemen. Put it in there and tell me what do you think about that. And tell me if you have had any political leader that can actually do that. Then I would appreciate all of that. Have a fantastic day. Have a good day. I am out. Shab shab.